driveway of our Airbnb that we're staying in Belgium, in the county, or as they call it, commune of Belgium, in the little village of Lazarat. And it's very bucolic, as you can see, cows all around us, and you can smell them, or at least I can. And this is the complex of Airbnb homes that are here, and that one is ours right there. It's I believe an old barn that they have transformed into an Airbnb for guests. It's the way it looks, the way the construction is done inside, that's the way it looks. And here are some of those cows the kids wanted to see close up. I believe these are beef cattle, Belgian beef cattle. And there is their crew enjoying the beef cows. Feeding the beef cows. Y'all helping fatten them up to be better hamburgers?
Yes.
Y'all making them, yeah. Gonna make them into better hamburgers.
He ate mine, so I'm happy.
Baby, you see the breed of cattle they have here?
He said it's Belgian, what do you call them?
Blues.
Belgian blues.
But look at the muscles on them. They're like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He said they fatten them up specifically.
Well, they're muscled up. I mean,
Hello.
hey, buddy, you came way out.
Hey, meet the guy that's going to sell you later.
I would. Oh, he's like, can you get me some?
That would be this guy right here.
I would.
Nancy just shared with us her opinion. This is near our Airbnb in Belgium, Belgium. It's June 16th, 2018. This is the quaint place where we just had supper, and it was delicious and very reasonably priced. This is a beautiful little village, and this is also an area of some hot fighting during the Battle of the Bulge in the northern section of the battle. But just a very peaceful little area, and we will be going back to our Airbnb right now. standing in Holzheim
Division
area.
headquarters was actually not
That is
here. This was
Holzheim,
12th
nestled
Regiment
below
headquarters.
us.
Division headquarters
And beyond
is,
Holzheim is Germany.
Then this is always the division, regiment, battalion, and then company. They're the
That
guys that are
clarifies
positioned
that.
up on the line, as it were, typically, unless they're being held in reserve for late.
Here we are inside Matilde and Marcel's kitchen, where they have so graciously and hospitably going to provide for refreshments.
Careful there.
And how grateful we are for their kindness.
Belgian waffle.
The real thing, yeah. The authentic thing made by authentic folks.
Yeah, he was hiding, and they found it out, and they found the family. They proved that he was hiding somewhere. Family disappeared. So, but they took a chance, and he was hiding in their own home in the attic between two walls, and they never found him. Even with the dogs, they didn't think about going upstairs. You know, there are so many shepherd dogs, and that saved the whole family.
Yeah, his brother basically played Anne Frank
Yes, yeah.
for a year and a half almost.
16 months.
16 months, yeah. And so he just disappeared into the wall, basically, and that's where he lived for 16 months.
And he came out on 9/11 on Liberation Day, but he was not the same person. Kind of depressed, you know.
Yeah.
He came out of his whole thanks to the Americans. And when we had ceremonies, we organized big things in the past years, and so he never came. He didn't want to see Americans, nothing. He just couldn't face it. He wanted, you know, he wasn't happy anymore. You know, when you're 17 and a big stress like that, you cannot move, not make any noise. And they were going in and out in their home, you know, not knocking on the door. That's a big stress, yeah. It changed your whole life, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, tell us about the day of your liberation then.
Ah, raconte un peu le jour de la libération. That's another story.
It's different.
Tell what you are doing, all of you.
More tears, but tears of joy?
Yes. Qu'est-ce que c'est le jour de ta communion, ça?
Hein? Non, non, la fête la guerre. La fête la guerre.
No, he made his communion at the end of the war, but the liberation was before the liberation of the area. What were you doing? Qu'est-ce que vous
American
faisiez?
liberate the country on the 11th of September.
Dis un peu
44.
ce que vous faisiez à la libération, ce que vous avez fait à la libération.
Ce que nous avons fait.
Oui, ce que vous faisiez.
Comment ça?
Que vous étiez sourd, que vous étiez...
Ah ben oui, mais quand les Américains sauf nous, hein, on ne grimpe pas sur les tanks, on ne grimpe pas sur les véhicules. Hein. Hein?
Et tout le monde était sur les klaxons.
Hein?
They were,
Ah
the
oui, mais
kids were
non.
going on the tanks, on the vehicles, American vehicles who came. They were on their horns, everybody was on their horns. The bells in the churches were ringing all over, so that was a big thing. Well, you're not drinking, tu ne buvais pas à ce moment-là? T'as pas bu ce jour-là?
On n'avait pas d'alcool. Hein.
Oh, they didn't have they would have drink and no alcohol available.
Non, on n'aurait pas su boire.
No, they couldn't.
But it was the 1st Infantry Division who came through and liberated the area.
Yes, yeah.
So the Big Red One,
Yeah.
this was their sector. They were on their way in to fight at Aachen, basically,
Yeah.
heading towards Aachen,
Yeah.
which is basically due east of here, pretty much, well, pretty close.
Yeah.
And so that was the division that came through, and that's why there were 1st Division soldiers on the farm when the bulge happened 3 months later, because they'd basically taken Aachen and they were in rest and refit in this area. So when they were called into the bulge, called live, that's why they bugged out from all these farms and then in this area, because they were here basically doing rest and refit after the whole taking of Aachen and also some of the fighting.
littlest person in our museum, or one of the littlest persons, and she's looking for what? What you looking for?
A pretend school bus.
A pretend school bus. You see all these pretend soldiers?
Yeah.
How about that? Is that neat?
Woof.
Here we are on June 20th, 2018 in Belgium at the Remember Me Museum, established by Marcel Metz and continued with him by his wife Mathilde Metz. Marcel lived on this farm during the German occupation as a young boy, and they were liberated by the 1st Infantry Division, the Big Red One, on December 16th, 1944, when the Germans smashed back across the Rhine River to start the Battle of the Bulge. The unit of the Big Red One that was here was ordered to quickly grab their stuff and go to fight the invading Germans. And they left in such a hurry, they left a lot of their materiel here, such as these items right here. And in the years following the war, Marcel and Mathilde and their family that continued to live here decided to take those remnants and use those as the basis upon which to build this museum. And as our guide Doug Mitchell said, it really isn't a museum of stuff, although there's a tremendous amount of stuff here. It is a private museum. They don't buy and sell things to collect. Everything here has been donated by an American veteran, and this place has been visited by American veterans of World War II and other wars in the intervening 75 years by the thousands. And it is well known, from the highest generals down to the lowest privates, as a place where M&M, as they're called, Mathilde and Marcel, have kept this constantly evolving tribute to the memory and honor of the American soldier, particularly of World War II, that liberated them from the Germans. That also reminds me of the story told by the guy who smoked all the time, and he was being lectured by somebody in the family. He says, "Don't you know that smoking cuts off 10 years of your life?" And he said, "Yeah, but it's the 10 years I wear a diaper and shake and drool. I'm not interested."
Yeah, so,
It's the back end.
So give me another cigarette.
Yeah, so if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out smiling.
This has been phenomenal. Was
Oh, me. Going to be bidding a very sad but delighted farewell to our good friends Mathilde and Marcel Metz at the Remember Me Museum in Belgium. And there's our gorgeous daughter-in-law and beautiful grandchildren. So sweet. One of the things that helped me, and I know y'all will because I just know how y'all function, here at the Remember Me Museum, the kids found their favorite place, a little playground right here. And there they are.
Whoa, that was fast.
Wow, you came down in a hurry there, Piper Rinsky.
She flew right on.
Yeah. I'm finishing this download for them of Dad's albums, and we're going to take some pictures and go. And this is the area surrounding the Remember Me Museum. Beautiful, bucolic setting in Belgium. Just lovely as it can be. We're about to say our sad farewells for a second time to M&M, Marcel and Mathilde, who have been so kind and so hospitable. And I don't know. We picked him up. We picked him up off the side of the road somewhere. He was looking for free waffles and coffee, so he came.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, many thanks for Doug for putting this together. still at the Benedictine Abbey where we had lunch, and this is the courtyard next door to the Abbey and outside the Basilica. Really pretty on a day that couldn't be more gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful place indeed. And there's something beautiful right there. Say hi. Here we are inside the cemetery.
What you see here.
Honey, I want to take you into the chapel. I want to take your picture in the chapel. It's real pretty.
4 times this size in physical scale. And what eventually happened was that they did the
Such a beautiful place. Solemn one
families
indeed.
essentially chose to bring them home.
Hello, Rosebud.
And 68% went back to the States, 32% stayed here. That's the hard part. Well, yeah, they all stayed, and of course you find them in civic cemeteries, you find them in
And just thought this was a sweet but rather and poignant and startling contrast to see little ones playing among or just walking respectfully and curiously among the grave sites.